let's talk about the power of forgiveness.
Shavinism.
Hi guys, my name is Yaron Shavit and welcome to Shavinism, where every Monday there's a discussion topic and every Thursday there's some comedy and characters. Today I want to talk to you about the power of forgiveness, but before I get into that, I'll just give you a little bit of a backstory as to what time it is this time of year in Judaism. I'm not very religious at all, but I just want to tell you a little bit about the time that we are now, which is between New Year's and Yom Kippur, which is Atonement Day. So this time of year between New Year's and Yom Kippur is a time to really reflect about the year that has been. It is a time to apologize to anyone you may have hurt. It is a time to also apologize to God for that BLT sandwich you accidentally had in March because you didn't know it had bacon. Basically, it's the time that God sums up your year and how well you've done. And it's a time that a lot of people use, obviously, to reflect and, like I said, to apologize to each other. Because it's that time of year, you'll find a lot of people calling each other, saying they're sorry if they hurt you accidentally and that sort of thing, and just really apologize to whoever you may have hurt, intentionally or unintentionally. It's time to make amends. So that's kind of a backstory about the time of year we are in Judaism. Like I said, I'm not religious, but I just give it as an introduction to what I want to talk about, which is not necessarily how hard it is to say that you're sorry, which is obviously very hard because we all have egos, and saying you're sorry is admitting that you're wrong or that you've made a mistake or that you've hurt someone. And because we're raised in a society that stigmatizes mistakes, everyone always tells you what you did wrong, then it's sometimes very hard for us to admit that we've actually done something wrong. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the other side, which is the power of forgiveness. Now, a lot of times we find it very hard to forgive people who have hurt us, offended us, just didn't give us the attention that we needed at that time. A lot of times we expect more from people, and obviously when when it doesn't meet our expectation, then we get hurt. But if we fail to forgive and acknowledge that people make mistakes, then we carry that with us. We carry that feeling of hurt and resentment, and it starts to consume us. That becomes our energy. That's the energy that we put out to the world. A bitter energy that affects our surroundings. And the more bad energy we put out, the more we get in, and it's just a cycle that never ends, which makes us very unhappy. I've said here before that I don't think that anyone has an agenda to hurt us. No one goes with an agenda and they say, I want to hurt that person today. Or at least very few people have that agenda. Most people just don't put the focus on you when you need it. Or they say something offensive when you're not ready to hear it, at the wrong time, at the wrong place. Because we're focused so much on how we feel and how what someone did affects us, we forget that other people have other focuses and they go on with their lives and they make mistakes as well, just like us. We can't affect how other people relate to us. That's not in our control. What we can do is change ourselves. Change the energy that we walk with. Not the resentment, not with the entitlement, not with the bitterness that people have hurt us. And they have, and they will. That's life. But if we can focus on forgiving and accept people for their flaws, and accept that we have flaws, and we can't change how everyone will relate to us. Everyone will relate to us at their level, and sometimes on their terms. The only thing we can influence is the way we see ourselves. And if we're comfortable in the way we are, and we can sometimes just let go and forgive people for their mistakes, then we'll carry a much better energy, and then people will relate to us in a much more positive way. And as the saying goes, to err is human, but to forgive is divine. And on that, we start with religion and we ended with divinity. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did like this video, obviously give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you are new to the channel, I urge you to check out the Thursday videos as well. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.